All right, y'all, welcome back. Thanks for checking out another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel. Before we get started, real quick, wanted to mention to you guys, we got our Storm Training Day Rodeo. For those of you guys that don't know, I run a storm recovery company, which is always expanding and always growing. And if you're interested in a pretty badass side gig that's really fun, we'd love to add you to the team. We're having a training here March 2nd. It's the first Saturday in March, 401 South Wall Street, Nasty Racing headquarters. We'll have some food. We'll have some shirts. We'll have some little gifts that we'll be handing out. If you guys are interested in it, it requires a 3/4 ton truck. The pay is really good. It is an absolutely awesome group of guys that we work with. The work is super easy and the pay is really good. If you guys are interested in doing some storm work, you guys can hit me up, johndocrecovery@gmail.com, and we will pass you along to the right people to get in touch with you to get you added to the list. If you're interested in coming, please check out the first link in the description below. That will be to the Facebook event where you can click interested or that you're coming, so we know we have enough food for you guys. Thank you guys so much and enjoy today's video. Alright, this is the second video where Mason's in charge. So how do we feel about that? Second video that's Mason's in charge. Not good. Not good? This is a premier view of Mason. Honestly, I'm proud of him that his whole ass crack's not out. It's a first. Mason's like a unique character. Like, it goes straight neck to ass crack. He's got no back. Huh? What? We're talking about how you have no back, you just have straight neck and ass crack. They meet. Okay, we got her. We got her laughing. We got her laughing. Man he has to wear his underwear up to here or else his ass crack shows. So, I just want to let everybody know we're starting off the Colorado build. We're taking the motor from Hank. This is the old trusty motor. This thing owes us absolutely nothing, but it's going to go and pick up a bunch of other motors and run around, probably do power tour, and we're going to have it forever because we're never going to get rid of this one. We're never going to get rid of this one, ever. Look at Allura when I say that. We're never getting rid of this one. I said that about the last Colorado and got rid of it, but we're actually not getting rid of this one. Believe it or not, this is my third Colorado build. Can you believe that? That's weird, is it not?
It is kind of weird.
No, the other one...
This is going to be the second successful one.
Second. Well, the first one we did the burnout truck with. That was a success.
So it's technically
So it's really fourth. Yes, really fourth. We only had one die. That's pretty good odds. We're 75% survival rate.
Don't try to turn it into a race car.
No. This is a FabBot Fab build again. We don't have any suspension stuff yet. We're making modifications for the motor mounts to fit. We're running the 4L80 transmission crossmember and the FabBot Fab engine mounts, and that should be great. Shout out to Pete at Circle D. We are going to be running a Circle D converter with our 4L80. So it's Hank's motor, 408 cubic inch. It's Black Sheep Stage 1. Circle D triple disc lockup, because Pete hit me up. He's like, hey, you want the single disc or triple disc? And I'm like, what's the difference? And he's like, well, triple disc, you can lock it up under wide open throttle. I'm like, give me one of those, take my money. And now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't paid the invoice yet. He said he sent to my email.
Have you ever seen a 408 with 8 folded rods? That's what happens.
Is
lockup or wide open throttle.
Is it that hard on it?
Lockup's hard on stuff.
Well, I know like a lockup's hard on stuff.
It's the same thing. 4L80, except that you have to pay an extra $10,000 to get lockup, and a 4L80 just comes with it.
Well, now we have the ability if we want to.
Yeah.
I want it on a button like a diesel truck.
No. All
Dude,
through the Holley.
Imagine on the highway. He said that if we dyno it and we have a lockup converter, it'll show a better number. So that honestly, that got me right there. But the transmission we have is built for 800 horsepower. So if we make a smooth 1,000 to the tires, I'd be happy with it. So shout out to Pete and Circle D. T-Cam Performance, we got the T-Cam Black Sheep Stage 1. FabBot Fab, we got their motor mounts, transmission crossmember. We're going to be running their air-to-water intercooler with, if it fits under with the Holley high ram, we'll run the Holley high ram. If not, we'll run a mid-ram or a low ram. But we're going to air-to-water with a big transmission cooler up here, a big heat exchanger, and a big radiator. So it's going to look good, very simple. Probably going to run a Huron Speed truck manifold and just keep it as simple as possible. Holley Terminator Max, transmission control,
flex fuel,
E85 or pump gas. Pump gas, it'll be 700, 800 horsepower, probably 700, conservative on 93. And then on E85, we'll have the ability to turn it up and utilize a boost control.
Where's the exhaust going?
Exhaust is going out the back.
Thank you.
tailpipes.
Ooh, buddy.
Well, tailpipe.
Yeah, I think we should let Allura. Allura, where do you want the exhaust on this? Because you rode You're the one with the
Not the hood.
exhaust coming out the.
Just
Not the zoomies.
not the hood.
Or
You said no
whatever.
zoomies?
No zoomies. Why?
What do you mean? Oh, the one that came out the top of the.
The hood.
That was bad.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't good. For, it wasn't
great.
It wasn't good for the window, and it wasn't good for your health, and it wasn't good for a number of things.
I'd like
but
to go
it's-
back and find the video where me and you argued for 3 hours over what to do with the exhaust.
It gave it character for sure. It did.
Wow, that's a common problem. Argue.
I don't argue as much as he does.
Dude, no, my arguments are valid.
See, look
and
at him
you-
arguing with what I just said.
No, because you argue that off solely appearance and no function. Oh, that looks stupid. You know what? Shame on you, because you said we couldn't run an air to water in that car because it looked dumb, and boom, air to water on this. But it's
different.
fine. How is it different?
It's different. It's not a
I
race
thought
car.
the air to water was part of my turbo kit.
No, it was
Air to
not.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Get out of
Air to
here.
waters are good for, you know, like guys that own Coyote Mustangs and stuff like that. And that's basically what this is. Just a slow cruiser.
This will be faster. We're gonna
No,
be.
honestly, air to waters are better for race cars.
We are going to be whipping up on people with this, but yeah. So I think we don't have the converter yet. It's ordered. If we get the motor and transmission in, I'm gonna order up the Huron Speed turbo kit, TDI. What are we doing turbo wise? Are we going T6,
S488.
S488? Simple. Yeah, I think that's it. We all good with that? We all on the same page? S488.
Yep.
I think
That'll make-
Tyler, you select the turbo size.
I don't fucking know. Whatever you pick.
All right. If you're not choosing the turbo size, you got to give everybody a oh yeah.
Put my.
No, you have to do it. You got to use the turbo
Oh,
size.
yeah.
The oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you got to do one of the
I'm
two.
not feeling fine. 88.
Oh, there it is. And he opted out. I said this is final assembly. Mason wants to clean the engine bay, but
We'll
leave
put the
that.
motor in. We'll see if the intake fits. We'll figure that stuff out. We'll pull the motor out. It'll take.
Well, we're
an
gonna have
hour.
to. We're gonna have to obviously do stuff to put the converter in, but I'd like to at least do mock-up to get the turbo kit done with the
Yeah.
intake if it all fits. So we'll leave it in there, build the turbo kit, take it out, mount the radiator, all the other stuff. But this should be a simple build. We've done it before a number of times. We know what we're doing, and hopefully it'll be a good driver.
We're not putting the turbo in the headlight.
The turbo's gonna hang right on the manifold.
Yeah,
right here.
turbos. We're not.
This
doing-
may have to end up notched, but we'll have room for downpipe, which is.
Yeah, and we're gonna lower this on Caltrax just like the last one. I actually have the billet shock mounts for this. We just got to get the Viking shocks because it came off of one of the other Colorado builds.
You know?
So
We'll
yeah,
have to have all that done before we build exhaust. So
lowered. Oh, well, I better get to ordering stuff. All right.
you gotta be able to. You gotta make sure it clears.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
word. Hey Tyler, what did I do to piss you off the other day?
Huh?
What did I do to piss you off the other day?
Yesterday?
Was it yesterday?
I think it was.
All right, y'all. So here we are. This is where we are with this build. We got the transmission right there. We got a 4L80. Just ordered up a Circle D triple disc for it. Transmission cross member right behind it. And the Holley high ram is not going to be the ticket. As you can tell here, it's a little bit too high. So we're going to see if we can trade that out for a Holley mid ram or a low ram. We're going to run the air to water, and then we're just going to put a heat exchanger up front. So it'll be heat exchanger instead of an intercooler, which is a little bit easier just to route rubber lines instead of making all the piping to it. Also, it's gonna be much thinner. So we're gonna heat exchanger, transmission cooler, radiator, have plenty of room behind the grill. So that'll be good. Turbo placement right here. And then we're gonna run the exhaust all the way down the back. Probably a single exhaust, either straight out the back or out the side behind the tire. I think that's the plan. Or maybe we'll split it in duals. Hey, are we doing dual exhaust or single exhaust?
Single exhaust.
You don't want to like go dual by each tire so when you do burnouts it shoots the smoke out?
I really don't. But
Okay.
That's up to you.
Okay.
As long as the exhaust, as long as it has tailpipes.
Yes. I'm putting a muffler on it as well. I want it to be quiet and all you hear is the turbo.
Okay.
I think that's cool.
Put a Duramax muffler on it.
This seems excessive. I was just going to get like a thrush. A hush.
No, that'll sound terrible.
a hush.
Sounds so.
No.
I've been there.
Oh, have you?
It's really bad.
Oh, have you? Yeah. So, but no, I mean the motors. I still want to have some cam sound, but not be too over the top. Also, we're gonna take the catch cans, and we're just gonna run the same catch can setup on this. We'll just like stick one over here and then one over there, and then we'll have that all situated. So it should hopefully be a nice, clean, easy, simple build. And we can rock and roll from there. So that's going to wrap it up. The Colorado build is underway. We got our Black Sheep Stage 1 engine in our Colorado, and 4-door things are about to happen.